It'll come. It'll go there. Should get 5 in a second, and I'm gonna check.
It's in my YouTube.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll just get the link and then I'll jump up.
Oh, she had Emma.
Welcome
Just
to
now.
the Lucky Ones podcast. I'm your host, Lucky Wood, and tonight I am joined by two very incredible special guests, Mr. Ryan Bowen and Chetna Sharma. Hello. I am very pleased to have them on the show. And Ryan, sir, you are a part of a very elite group of men that we have allowed on the show so far, because we are Lucky Ones females in arm wrestling.
Thank you.
Yeah, your podcast. Your podcast says female arm wrestler. I don't know from when Ryan has become a female arm wrestler.
I'll lean back, let you do some talking. Well, thank you very much, Lucky.
No problem at all. So we are just so excited for the two of you. You had a big announcement here in the last couple of weeks, and I mean, it's just really just taken off, and some amazing stories and posts that you guys have made so far that have just made our hearts grow 3 sizes, to quote Dr. Seuss. So tell us a little bit, and I hope you don't get offended, but every power couple has a beginning. So take us through the moment where you guys met each other.
Yeah, well, we met each other. We came in first contact with each other literally a year ago today. That was the first time we ever spoke to each other. It was a year ago today.
Actually, I have known him from 2000, maybe 18 or 19.
She tells me she had a crush on me back then.
Actually, he defeated one of India's at the time India's #1 arm wrestler was Anmol Sandhu, and he defeated him. And for us, Anmol Sandhu was like, wow, he's #1. Then he defeated him like, wow, who is this guy? He defeated Anmol. So I have known him from that time, but he didn't know me. He knew me from 2023, I guess, when I played Pro Punjab League Season 1.
Yeah, I saw you in Pro Punjab League, But then I came to India for Mazda here, but you weren't at the event, so I didn't get to meet you.
Yeah, I had an office. I couldn't be there at the event. So then he followed me on August 2023, and I knew, but I didn't follow him back because I didn't know him personally. So I was like, should I follow him back? Should I follow him back? I waited 1 month, and then I followed him back on September 2023.
But so this day, a year ago, we started talking for the first time. I'd been asked by Pro Punjab League to come over to commentate their season 2, which was going to happen in October 2024. And so I had to get to know all the athletes. So I reached out to everybody and introduced myself. And Chetna, naturally being the #1 in India, I reached out to her to get to know so I could commentate well. And then I came to India, but the season was cancelled. The owner of the Pro Punjab League was in a motor vehicle accident and had to postpone till just this year. So we ended up doing a training camp because I was there in Mumbai anyway. So we thought, well, we're here in Mumbai. Chetna had the Asian Cup coming up.
Yeah.
And so we helped, myself and Matt Connolly, another Australian guy that was there with me for commentating. We got the opportunity to just train with Chetna for a month and with Mumbai clubs, and that's where our I guess what we call our friendship began. Yeah. And then in November of 2024, I came to Assam, which is Chetna's home state, and
we didn't make much at the time.
Yeah. And then it was just
actually, to be very frank, it started from January this year.
Yeah, January this year is when you would say we were in a relationship.
I started thinking about, okay, I can think about it. Then recently he met my mom, and I met his parents. He met my mom, and there it is.
That's right.
And we're only recently at the point, Lucky, where we're now considered publicly together. Like one, and that really came once I met Chetna's parents, and they were
Yeah, because I told him I cannot. It doesn't matter whether I love you or not. I cannot marry you until and unless my parents say yes. Because
Right.
in India, it's not like the Western world. Like kids can choose, and parents will say yes to whoever you choose. It's not like that. In
Right.
India, parents have to say yes. Then only we can say yes. So I
Right.
asked him, you have to impress my parents. My parents have to say yes. Then only, and he's a pretty clever dude. So he impressed my mom, and my mom is happy, and I'm happy.
Well, there you go. So obviously something went right and everybody said yes, and that's awesome. Very
Yeah.
cool. So, you both individually been very successful, both in arm wrestling and other ventures that you have done. So, how has thriving as a couple been? How have you been able to kind of balance your ambitions, within your relationships?
Actually, it has become much more. Uh, we can say it's better for us because as an arm wrestler, I have always been. You need two things. One is strength, like strength training, and another is stable IQ. As an arm wrestler, I can say I have done all my life. I have done strength training, but I lack table IQ because of in India we get less exposure as women arm wrestlers. And he told me that he has a lot of table IQ, but he was not interested in strength training. Yes, he has lots of friends telling him that you should do strength training, you should do strength training, but he never paid any attention. So when we met, I helped him to do strength training, and now he's into strength training, and he's helping me, yeah, to get more table IQ, get more intuitive on table. So I think we both are yeah, getting better on what we do since the moment we are together.
and in respect to our ambitions, we I can say that I've loved arm wrestling for 13 years, but life is busy. You've got to do everything you got to do. You got to work. You got to tend to family, all this kind of stuff. But since we've been together, there's been like more fuel under in the fire, so to speak, for us wanting to chase our dreams. So we're blessed that we get to now, like, we're full-time arm wrestlers. That's what all we do is we wake up, we train, we eat, we sleep, and then we do it again. And so
It's very good when you have a partner, you can, like, you have a passion and you have a partner, and your partner, you both share the same passion, and we talk about arm wrestling all the time. So it's very, yeah, it's very good. It's very interesting.
Right. Very cool. Are there certain prioritizing that you guys do when like life gets a little hectic and Ryan has stuff that he has to do and Chetna, you have stuff that you have to do? What kind of drives your priorities in your
we do
relationships?
we do everything together.
Yeah.
Everything
Nice.
together. We so if I need to go to Australia, Chetna comes with me. If we need to go back to Assam, I'll go with her. Like we're blessed that
We go to gym together.
we don't have a day
Training,
job.
yeah.
There's no day job that is a 9 to 5 demanding us. So we can create content anywhere we go, and we can chase the. So we'll move around, train in different gyms and everything, but we're very blessed that we're able to be flexible and can hang out together. Like pretty much what we do, we anticipate like a 6 months Australia India sort of situation moving forward.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Man, you guys sound like you have it so rough. Make it sound terrible.
Yeah, it's started out.
We're very blessed. Very blessed. I've the strength that I've put on in my own body, I can feel in the last 6 months has been the best 6 months I've ever had. And I know it's because I'm able to rest more, I'm able to sleep more, I'm able to eat more, and I'm actually listening to Chetna's training guidance with the strength training, and so things have gotten. It's very clear to me that this situation is really good for progress.
I'm teaching him how to do squats, how to do bands, how to do deadlift, and he's teaching me how to counter your opponent on table. If your opponent has long hand, what to do. If your opponent has a short hand, what to do. Everything. So it's very interesting. Days are getting interesting, and it's very. We are enjoying it.
Awesome. So every couple, especially a power couple, faces obstacles, but when you guys have social media fans and you guys are very public, and sometimes those challenges that you face, you have to face them on like a public stage. So what's a challenge so far that y'all have been able to overcome together, or an obstacle that you'd say that you're pretty proud that, hey, we did this?
One thing I want to say in social media, not now, from before only. Whenever I have a video on my social media or someone posts something about me, I get a lot of comments from, especially guys. Actually, 100% guys. Girls never comment that. Girls are always supportive and very. I can say women, like the women I know in my life, they're very supportive and very nice towards me. But the guys comment all the time. I will see at least one comment in each post. They think I take steroids. And they post, oh, stop taking steroids. Oh, you have started to look like a guy. You shouldn't take this much steroids. Blah 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 blah. That is one thing that I feel like punching them on their faces when someone comment like that.
It's new for you, isn't it? Because I mean, I've been doing social media to this sort of level for 13 years, so I'm somewhat used to it. But for you, you're like,
yeah. Even though I was famous in the India level, but still from before also, I have got comments like, "Ah, she takes steroids." People think, especially guys, think I take steroids. That's why I'm strong. I want to tell publicly that that's not the case.
yeah.
I have been training from 2011. I have been attending gym, going to gym regularly from 2011. That I think that's why I can lift weights. It's not that I take steroids and I have become stronger overnight.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I see everything she puts in her body, and I can certainly attest that there's no steroid there. She eats a lot. I will say
And
that.
sleep a lot.
She eats a lot and sleeps a lot. Like they are Tatu's
There
favorite
you
two
go.
things to
If you want to be
eat and
accused of
sleep.
using steroids, eat a lot, sleep a lot. There we go.
I sleep a lot and I sleep a lot.
Like, can I say you sleep like 12 hours a day? Minimum 12 hours a day.
Wow, that is the
See,
dream.
I go to gym, work out for 2.5 hours straight, and I feel so fatigued that I feel like I need sleep. I sleep a lot.
But you are phenomenal in the way that you grow too. Like it shows that in the last 6 months you've smashed so many PRs. It's ridiculous. With some,
Yeah, that's why people think I take steroids, but it's not the case. I don't take steroids.
So what would be advice that you would give, couples looking to, grow in the sport themselves or facing similar challenges that you guys have faced?
well, look, I think that in a social media sense, as an arm wrestling couple, you have a real advantage that you get to share that passion with your partner. And the the formula that's required most for success in social media is just consistency. So if you love training, if you love pursuing the sport, just don't be fearful of putting your story out there. And when people start to relate to you and relate to your journey, that's when you'll start to get success in a social media sense, and revenue will start coming in, and opportunities will start knocking. You'll get invited to events and things like that. So we actually have our first event coming up in October, where we'll both be competing, and we can't wait. That'll be our first time. So
yeah, actually, I have played in India. Has been India's number one from 2019. Like I have been a national champion in my weight category, number one in my weight category from 2013, but became India's number one from 2019. And I thought that I should strive try world level. But I had like unofficial matches with other girls. That's a different thing. But my first official international super match is set now it's fixed. It's going to be held on October 18th on
Awesome.
Tbilisi, Georgia. Yeah, under the banner of GVW, the Georgia versus World Arm Wrestling on
Nice.
October 18th against yeah, her name is Bela Plieva. She is a Georgian national champion, current European champion, and world silver medalist. So she's a real deal. And I think getting to play against her is an honor itself, and I'm very excited and very happy.
Very cool. So Ryan, have you adjusted her training at all with this match coming
Yeah,
up, or are you
yeah.
confident in what she has been doing and kind of
The
staying
one
on the
thing that
same
I'm
path?
the one thing I'm super confident in with Chetna is her strength. I'm never worried about if she's strong enough to get a job done. She's different when it comes to strength. Like it's very, very noticeable when you meet Chetna how strong she is. But what I've been able to bring to her game is specific adjustments for an opponent. So as soon as we knew her opponent, it was my job was to download all her videos, study her game, see her wins, see her losses, work out her biomechanical weaknesses and strengths, and start to guide Chetna into how to arm wrestle in lanes that will give her the best opportunity. So for me, yeah, it's been about getting on the table and identifying and waking up those lanes and that's probably where you haven't done things before. You've previously just kind of had your best move and you did that really hard.
I had just one move, and I was so dominant in that move that I can just my opponent. But in India, it's okay. But the girls I'm gonna face in future, they they are very accomplished in world level. They're world elites. So my one move is not gonna work against them. I need to learn a lot of so I'm learning a lot of moves.
Believa came second to Fia Rysek at last year's Worlds. So that gives you, that's who's facing. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Fia's no joke.
Yeah.
So you definitely have your work cut out for you. And
he is the world champion until 70 kg. So Bella came second to her. So
right.
yeah,
Wow.
I'm gonna have to work a lot.
Do you have a match there too, Ryan, or are you just
I
gonna
do.
go?
It will actually be announced later tonight, so I can't say the name yet, but I'll tell you that I can tell you that it's the same sort of deal. Like it's a huge opportunity for me to challenge myself, to take a step up and see what I can do. I can say that he is a national champion of his country. He is the European champion, and he is also the world silver medalist. So, so we've both got the same caliber opponent. We're like, oh my goodness. So, and for me, my preparation is Chetna, make me really strong between now and then.
There you go.
I know what to do. I know what to do at the table. Just give me some extra horsepower.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Brian is not worried about the strength. He's worried about my table IQ. And as far as his game is concerned, he is not worried about the table IQ. He is worried about
am I strong enough?
Is he strong enough for his opponent?
Because my opponent looks really strong. My goodness, he looks strong. But anyway, later tonight, you'll see it on the GW page.
Very cool. Can't wait to see. And I just hope you both the best with both those matches. That'll be awesome. And it's great that you're getting to do that together and experience that together and be in each other's corner. So that's wonderful.
We're very excited about being in each other's corner. That will be fun. We've never done
I'm excited. I'm excited to have international super match. Actually, I think I'll be the first arm wrestler from India to become an international professional athlete.
Wow, what an accomplishment! That's awesome.
Yeah, but it would be much more, good if I get one or two wins. So I try my best.
Very cool. So looking ahead into the future, so obviously October 18th, hopefully we walk away with 2 W's, but thinking like further in, what kind of legacy are you wanting to leave together and individually?
Okay. My future at the end, I feel like I want to do arm wrestling as much as I can. Like I cannot play arm wrestling when I'm 80 years old. I know that. But as long as I can, till like 60, 65, if I can arm wrestle, I want to arm wrestle. And even though there comes a point in my life where I cannot arm wrestle anymore, I'm old enough, I want to stay connected to arm wrestling. Like I want to spend my whole life like with arm wrestling.
Nice.
And for me individually, I'd say the legacy I hope to end up leaving in the sport is one where I just refused to give up and got there in the end. So and they got there in the end. Like we all love to dream of a world title, and that's what drives us all. So it's just continually climbing and getting better. But together, I would say, I mean, it's very exciting for us being a couple that's at a very similar level in our journey for each other. Getting to travel, getting to meet clubs, getting to help ultimately inspire other people. We'd love to help arm wrestlers in India, in Australia, to get to the highest potential they can as well. So this
Good thing about us is we have achieved a lot, but we have a lot to achieve.
still
Yeah.
plenty to go.
Still a lot to achieve. And the good thing is, we have a lot still to achieve. So we can keep working towards our goal. That's the good thing.
I love it. I love it. So if you need a minute to think about it, that's fine. I can do some Jeopardy music. But if someone summed up your story in one sentence, what would you want that sentence to be?
One sentence. So we were an impossible sort of love story from opposite corners of the world who we feel like it was a godsend to find each other at the stage of life that we did, and now we get to live out our dreams together. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
As an English teacher, that was a terrible run-on sentence, Ryan, but that's fine.
An almost impossible story made possible by God.
I think it could be I think it could be a Bollywood movie if we sat down with the producer and told him the full story, they'd be like, "Whoa, really? You guys got through all that?" There was a lot of hurdles, a lot of things culturally, and a lot of things logistically that just made it seem
almost impossible match, which God made possible.
There you go. That's a good sentence.
There you go. That's a perfect sentence. I love it. No, that's really great. And like I said in the beginning, like we are very happy for you both. We just are very excited to see what you both accomplish here in the future in the arm wrestling world and also in your personal lives. And there's going to be challenges and things that you face, and don't feel like you need to share everything with us, but like you said, Ryan, you want to inspire people. So what you do feel comfortable sharing, we do appreciate, because then some of us are watching and can see that, okay, it's not just me, or it's not just like I'm not alone in this. So Chetna and Ryan, just thank you so much for your willingness to be inspirations to some of us. So great job.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to share our story. And I can't wait to meet you personally.
I know. My passport is in the mail, so I'll have to put India or Australia on the list of places to go.
For my first podcast, I have been a great fan of yours, and I wanted to meet you. But as an Indian, it's very difficult to get like a visa to US. But I think by 2026, I'll be able to visit US, and I hope before that we meet somewhere in between in some competition.
Definitely. I would love that. That would be amazing. But thank you for your time this evening and for me this morning. And I'm going to go pull at the VAL. And hopefully.
Thank you. Smash it.
I appreciate y'all. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Ryan Bona and Sharma, and they are the current arm wrestling power couple of the Lucky Ones podcast. Woohoo!